Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. Hello, Azami. Hello, Lalak. Hello, Pengu. Hello, Shaggy. Hello, Kiki. That's all I see right now. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Hi, welcome. Thank you, Azami, for the 3 stream streak. And Pengu, thank you for the 45 stream streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello. Um, I don't even know how to start this, man. Um, I'm a little nervous if you can't tell. I kind of hinted at it last night in the Discord. And as you can tell by the title, it also says I got a big announcement, and it's going to be a short stream. I'm just gonna be yapping a lot. I'm just gonna get some stuff off my chest. It's also warning. It's gonna be somewhat of quote unquote serious topic. It's not like anything bad, but it's not like happy blah 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 blah. You know what I mean. So if you don't want to get into a bad mood, just so it's kind of a downer topic, a Debbie Downer topic. I think I don't want to make it dramatic. It's not like the end of the fucking world, but it's a bit of a Debbie Downer topic, so you have been warned. Also, I wrote down like a bunch of stuff. I literally have like my little notebook here in front of me. It's one, two, three, oh my God, four pages of a lot of fucking scribbling, a lot of really badly. I'm probably not going to be able to read half of this, even though it's my own handwriting, because I literally stayed up all night in bed and wrote this down. Just it helps me to write stuff down when I'm sure most of y'all have experienced this when you're laying in bed and you can't sleep, and the brain is just like, you have to think about this, you have to think about this, you have to think about this, and you have to think about this. I used to get this a lot. Then it stopped for a while. Now it's coming back, and this also plays into stuff I'm going to talk about later. But yeah, writing stuff like that down always helped me. Like to just fucking write it down, bring it to paper, and then basically just write it out of my head. It does help. So I did manage to get some sleep afterwards. But yeah, I also want to address a lot of this stuff. Um, yeah, but before I don't want to make it super dramatic, but long story short, TLDR for those who don't want to stick around for the whole yapathon that's about to happen. I'm going to take a hiatus for 2 months. Not going to be streaming anything at all for like 2 months. That also includes like collabs, like Survival Sunday and stuff like that. If I happen to be around and someone like plays Repo or Lethal or stuff like that, I might join in on stuff like that. But in general, I'm going to be taking a long break. Hiatus. Oh, I love to eat when I'm high. I love to eat when I'm high. But yeah, and yeah, this has been something I've been thinking about for a while. But I'm already getting into my notes. I think. Yeah, I'm already getting into my notes. Also, um, I'm gonna also make this a YouTube video. I already have that planned in my head. So I'm going to be just yapping a bit and not reading comments a whole lot. So apologies if you say something while I'm yapping. I just wanna I just want to talk about all the stuff I wrote down, and after that we can talk. But yeah, also for the video, for people who are not in stream today, I want them to, if they are curious, like no one is obligated to like listen to anything I'm fucking saying. If you just want to know, 2 months hiatus and that's it, and you don't need to know why or whatever, That's also cool, but maybe some people are curious, so I want to make a video for those who are not here right now, who missed the stream for whatever reason, or who are just casual viewers and wonder where the fuck is she not? Why is she not streaming anymore? Just so they know why. Hi, Dovey. Hi. So yeah, apologies if I don't say hi to people who come in, or if you all ask something or comment on something and I'm not replying right away. I'm going to be replying afterwards. We can yap for a while afterwards, and then basically I'll finish stream. Also won't play today. Just going to be it's just going to be a yapathon today. All right. That being said, also it would be appreciated if you didn't use like too many Tangia stuff and whatnot. I'm too lazy to turn it all off and whatnot. So just a little thingy. Anyway, do what you gotta do. It's okay. Okay. Again, it's not. I don't want to be too dramatic about it, but I do want to get this stuff out of my chest because it's stuff I've been thinking about for a while. Okay. Okay. So this is probably where I'm going to start the YouTube video. So I'm going to be going on a 2-month hiatus from streaming. I've been thinking about this for a while, for about the last 4 months or so. I talked about this back then. In October-ish of last year, a lot of shit was happening in my life. It was like one bad thing after another happening, and it really fucking stressed me out. And I took a few days off every now and then there, but other than that, I would kind of power through it. And it was, yeah, loads of stress back then, never really processed. I never really took the time to process it. I just kind of fucking powered through all that. A lot of this stuff is taken care of now, so that's okay. But I still feel the aftermath of it, and thank you, Pingu. And I still feel the aftermath of it. I'm noticing that there's stuff I haven't really. I don't want to go into details. Some of you know what it is, but there's some stuff I haven't processed because I just kept powering through and I just kept distracting myself with all kinds of stuff. But I have noticed, and I've actually I haven't been shy about pointing it out. I have noticed. I know that my content has been suffering from that. I've been a lot more apathetic, a lot more on like autopilot is what I call it. This is a very common thing for me. I've been on autopilot since then. And I haven't put enough love into my content in my streams in general. And I've noticed that, and it's been bothering me. It's been bothering me, and I've been whining about it. And long story short, I'm burned out. Like plain and cleanly, I'm burned out. Like that's the TLDR. I'm burned out. That is what it is. I know that's what it is because I have had burnouts before. And I'm having similar symptoms that I had when I did back then. Now, granted, it's not as bad. Like when I had it when I was still working, it was like really bad. It affected me physically as well, stuff like that. So it's not that bad, but also I don't want it to be getting to that point again, you know? I can thankfully because of therapy and stuff. I know now. I now know the warning signs, and I can see the warning signs. I've been seeing them. I've been ignoring them for a little bit, but now I decided bad idea to ignore them. I should. I should take this seriously before shit like this happens again. But yeah. And I want to do, because of the YouTube video, I want to do a short backstory of myself. A lot of you who are on my stream on a regular basis already know this. So I apologize if it's just a repetition of stuff you already know and you've heard it a bunch of times already. I just want to give a quick summary for those who don't know and for the YouTube video. I have been streaming for 3 years now, almost exactly 3 years. My affiliate anniversary is actually soonish, and I got affiliated like about 2 months after I started streaming. So yeah, basically, I've been streaming for 3 years now. I started when and because um, at that point 3 years ago, I was officially at a point where I had to accept that because of clinical depression and anxiety and some other mental health disorders, I am disabled to the point where I can't work a normal job. Like legally and medically, that had already been diagnosed and everything, and I was already in therapy and programs and stuff like that to help with that. And uh, before that, my little hope in the back of my mind was always that at some point I can go back into a job. But 3 years ago, at that point, I had to accept that's not going to happen. I tried for so many years, I tried so many times. I had to accept that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Um, and at that point, when I was literally like, I had nothing, I had no program, no therapy to go to. Of course, I'm still in like, I still take my meds, I still have a doctor and stuff like that. But I was always in like some kind of program where I go every day and stuff like that. But at that point, I like had nothing. Like I was basically like, oh, I can stay home and I have to do nothing. And to some people that sounds great. And I'm not gonna lie, that is like a huge weight, was like a huge weight off my shoulder. But at the same time, it also makes you get in your own head. So I decided that I needed a hobby to focus my time on. And something like streaming has always been interesting to me, especially when VTubing started like taking off, because I always was like, yeah, I kind of want to do streaming or videos and stuff like that, but I'm not really super comfortable being on camera. So like this whole VTubing thing, I was like, you know what? Now I got the time. Now I got nothing but time. Let me give it a try. And it actually, I actually was somewhat successful with that. So, I stuck with it until now, like for 3 years. I've said it many times. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to be doing this for like 3 fucking years straight. I, to this day, I'm still surprised I'm still around. Um, and it helped me to focus what little energy I had on something. Like I'm very low energy, like I said, because of health issues and whatnot. I'm very low energy. I'm always sleepy. I have trouble being motivated. I have trouble focusing. I have trouble like I basically I'm very loopy brain. I'm a failure of a human being basically. And I know I shouldn't be degrading myself, but it is half true. I'm not a contributing member of society. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I have to accept that. I wish it was different, but it is what it is. But yeah, anyway, so even something like streaming as a hobby is challenging for me. Like even something that's fun, even something that I like to do, it does cost me energy. It does cost me energy, and it does like I do have to like pull myself up by my bootstrings to do stuff like that. Um, and when I started streaming, and I was able to focus my energy on something fun and distract myself with that, it was good. It was good. It helped me from like falling deeper into a hole, and I'm always going to be thankful for that. I've said this many times, but that also means I never properly processed that I am disabled and I'm never going to be able to work like a normal person and be like a normal member of society, stuff like that. Like I know it, logically I know it, but I never like emotionally process that because like I said, it was like basically like 2 or 3 days after I had to cancel the program because it was just too much for me. Um So I never really processed that. I instantly focused my mind on something else. And again, that was a good thing, but also I have to admit it was also like a coping mechanism. It was also a coping mechanism. Um, and I delusioned myself into thinking I was doing something productive because it's so ironic. While I'm not able to work, I am like I'm German. I'm German. I'm a worky. I'm a little worker bee. Like every time I was working, like that's one of the problems I have when I'm working. I can't like work at like 50% of something, even for a job that was below minimum wage at the time. I put like my all into it. I put like my 100% into it, which is fucking stupid. You shouldn't do that, especially not like maybe if it's a job that you like if it's your dream job, maybe. But like I'm so stupid. I put 100% into my everything. I'm unfortunately a hard worker, and that's not me praising myself. That is me being annoyed at myself that I'm a hard worker. So I always like, even though I can't, and like like I said, I still haven't fully like I accepted it, but maybe emotionally I haven't accepted it yet, even though it's been 3 years. Well, it's actually been more than 3 years. It's just been 3 years since it's been official, since I couldn't fool myself anymore, and I gave up even on the little bit of my in the back of my mind. Um, but I always feel the need to do something, to be productive in some way, to work on something. Like that is something that like just not doing anything just never sat well with me. That's just like I don't know what it is. Maybe it really, like I say, I'm German jokingly, but I mean it is the kind of society we are being raised in. If you're not a contributing member to society, if you're not working, if you're just lazy, you're bad. Like you're not like well, we all know this. We all know this. This is what we've all been taught. So yeah, I was like, well, at least I'm doing something productive. At least I'm making people laugh. At least I'm focusing, like I'm doing something. At least I'm doing something, even if it's something silly as streaming as a VTuber and just playing games and doing silly stuff. At least I'm doing something. Um, and yeah, it was half true. Like on the one hand, it was productive because I was making myself feel better with that. It helped me to not fall into the fucking abyss, because I have been into that abyss before and I don't want to get back in there. So it did help me not to fall into that abyss. But yeah, at the same time, let's not fool ourselves. It's not like productive. Anyway, next page. Um but now after 3 years, uh for me, yeah, like I said, I'm burned out, and also something that has been bothering me, and I struggle to admit this. I'm a little ashamed to admit this, but frustration is starting to set in. Um, as much as I don't want to admit it, I do care about numbers. Like I don't feel like, oh my God, I don't have like 5,000 viewers by now. I'm such a failure. No, but it's like I've been stuck around the same like level for a while. And because I don't have anything else going on in my life, this is like, how do I explain this? All right, I'm just gonna go back to my notes. I feel like a failure again. This is something I felt many a times. Like I tried many, many jobs. I've worked many a jobs, like minimum wage jobs and stuff like that. I did apprenticeships. I did like what do you call it? Internships, stuff like that. Like I've been in a lot of work environments. And I feel like I failed at all of them in one way or another. I was never particularly good at anything, or even if I was somewhat good at anything, I couldn't do it for a long time without like reaching my breaking point. I'm just fucking weak. And every time that made me feel like a failure. And now, even something like this, something that I viewed as a hobby, I got to the point again where it makes me feel like a failure that I am not moving forward. Like, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I still can't even crack like I can't even get over 20 average viewers. And before anyone says like, well, that's good, like there's a lot of people that are doing worse and whatnot. Yeah, but those people have their own reasons for doing it. They are like working full-time jobs. They're not investing as much time as I am into it. But yeah, like I said, this is like the only quote unquote productive thing I'm doing. Again, I'm not delusioning myself and think, oh, this what I'm doing here is so important, blah blah blah. But I feel like as someone who has like I feel kind of bad, like as someone who has this much time and opportunities to invest into this, and I still can't get successful at it. Yeah, I do feel like a failure for that. I do feel after like a failure for that. And yeah, now after 3 years, I'm not like I can't even be good at something silly as being a streamer. That's how I feel basically. And I know like I have a lovely community, and I know some people will be saying that's not true and blah blah blah. But that's how I feel like. That's what I'm saying. This is how I feel. I feel like this is also something I failed at. Like I can't even succeed at something like this. I could never succeed at any job. My brain is so fucking mushed. I'm disabled now. Like fucking. Uh, so yeah. And now even streaming makes me feel like this. Streaming, which was supposed to be my like escape from that, and it did give me like the success feeling. It did give me that a lot. Don't get me wrong, it did give me that feeling a lot. Like, and that's why I love it so much. It did give me that oh, I'm doing something productive, or I got some stuff to work on. I got my little projects and whatnot to work on. I got stuff to do, stuff to wake up for in the morning. um but now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I've been stuck, and I know you shouldn't care about viewers and whatnot, but I don't know what to fucking tell you. I do care. I do care. I am looking at it, and like I said, I do have the time to invest into all of this, and I still can't do it, and that pisses me off. And it just makes me feel like, well, if I can't do it, like I have all these resources. Well, I don't have all the resources, but I have the resources. My community helps me so much with getting the resources. That's also a part I feel really guilty about. That I do have the resources, that you guys are helping me, have been helping me in the past 3 years so much with the resources financially, like helping me with a computer, helping me with the model, and like little things here and there, and I still can't do it. Yeah, that's also the thing, like the guilt, that like I have people helping, like I have no excuses, I have no one to blame it on but myself, that I can't be successful at this. That's how I am viewing it. I can't blame anyone but myself, that I am not succeeding at this. I'm stuck. That's how I feel. I'm stuck. I've been stuck at a certain, like, my growth as a creator. Like I've been stuck at a certain point, and then the last 4 months, where I've been kind of even worse than usual. I feel like I've been on autopilot, and my content has just been not. I've been unhappy with the content I've been making, and I feel like that's been hurting me even more. Because like, oh, I want to grow, I want to be a bigger streamer, I want to reach more people, I want to have a big, like, I want to have a bigger community. Like, not that I'm not happy with the community. I'm incredibly happy with the community. That is why I'm opening myself up right now, like, because I feel like I owe an explanation as to why I'm like, I gotta take a long break. Sorry, guys. And I know I don't have to. A lot of people might not even care. That's okay, but I want to get it off my chest. But yeah, it's just like the big word is frustration. Like that's like I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. I don't see any growth. I haven't seen any growth in like viewership and stuff like that in like maybe like 2 years or so. I feel like I've been stuck at like 15-ish average viewers for fucking ever. And again, it's pretty good. But I don't. I feel like I should be able to do better, and I don't, and that makes me feel like a failure, and that's frustrating. Now, while I like mostly blame myself, I do also I do also know that it's really fucking hard to grow on Twitch. It's really fucking hard to grow on Twitch. We all know this. Like that's like something where I feel like I'm not disillusioned. I can't say, "Oh, it's not my fault at all. It's all Twitch." No, no, no. It actually also is that it is very hard to actually grow. But I also like I said, like I 99% blame myself and 1% blame like the algorithm on Twitch, where it's just like very fucking difficult. It's really hard to grow. I did try for a while to like everyone you know, you see those videos around on YouTube, like how to grow as a small creator, and basically all of them just tell you do YouTube videos. And I tried that for a while, but I am so bad at editing. And I know that I know a lot of times when I say stuff like this, I just sound lazy, and you can call me lazy, that's okay. I've been called lazy many a times. It's just I'm 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 always lacking energy. I don't know how to. I don't want it to sound like an excuse, but that is just what it is. I lack energy. I lack focus. I'm just fucked up in the brain, guys. I'm not healthy. I'm not healthy. That's what it comes down to. I'm not a normal functioning person. And something like video editing, I've tried this so many times. I just can't do it. And I tried on YouTube, and that also didn't really like some of the shorts were like getting decent views and whatnot, but it also I didn't see any growth on viewers on my Twitch. So that like unmotivated me real quick, and maybe that's bad, you know, maybe I should have tried harder, but like I said, I just didn't have the fucking energy to do it. And that's what it really comes down to. I just didn't have the fucking energy to do it. Like it takes too much energy away from me, energy that I don't have. And basically the only other way to grow, like aside from hoping that you get into the YouTube algorithm and that brings people over, the only really other way is to get like a shout out, like a pro, not like you rate someone and you get a shout, like a real shout out from like a bigger streamer. Especially in the YouTube community, because I'm sure you see it. The YouTube community is pretty tight knit. You basically see the same people everywhere in all the big streamers' channels, and basically the only way to actually grow is like to get like a shout out from them, or to get a rate from them, and something like that. But like how am I going to accomplish that? Can't just go like, please give me a rate, please give me a shout out, please tell your community. That doesn't work. That's fucking cringe. I also don't want to do that. And they have, more importantly, they don't have any reason to do that. They already have their success. They already have done that for people. There is no reason in particular why they should be doing that for me or anyone for that. I know that, right? And that's why I don't want to be like, oh, it's all their fault because they don't give shout outs to small streamers like me. No, that's also not it. But it is a fact that that is like one of the only ways to grow on Twitch nowadays, to like um get the spotlight on you from someone who already made it, right? Otherwise, it's like really fucking difficult, and you have to have luck. You have to have fucking luck on your side as well. And again, I know it's also work and whatnot, but It's also luck. And I am like, if you've been around me for a little while, if you see me play games and whatnot, I'm fucking unlucky, man. I have no fucking luck. Like, bitch, there's a reason I'm a black cat. Like, I don't support the narrative that black cats are bad luck, but in my case, you know what? The irony is not lost on me that I'm very fucking unlucky as a person. I'm very fucking unlucky, and I happen to be a black cat VTuber, you know? The irony is not lost on me. It is actually very fitting. But yeah, oh my god. Okay, good news, guys. We're already on page 3. It's not a big notebook, and like I said, I've been scribbling, so it's not like full. Um, and yeah, aside from that, like the YouTube thing, I just don't have the energy to do that on a consistent basis, and yeah, that's my fault. And I can't force any like big streamer to fucking take me under their wing. I can't do that. That's just something outside of my control. And again, I wouldn't want to beg them because that's fucking cringe, and that would make them want to do it even less. And understandably so. And again, they have no, like, they have no reason to do it. Like, there's no upside for them. And yeah. And I don't know what else to do but try to make my streams fun. That's basically what I've been trying for the past 3 years, to just be fun on stream, to be entertaining. That's what I've been trying. But now, because I'm on this burnt out point, and I'm just fucking frustrated all the time, and I'm so low energy, all I've been doing lately, I feel like, has been whining and whining and whining and whining. And that's not fun content. And I understand why someone who like comes in, maybe takes a peek at me and would follow otherwise, and just sees me whining like right now, and would be like, yeah, no, that's not fun. I'm just gonna go to someone who is entertaining. And even people who have been in the community for a while and have been watching me, maybe like, yeah, I used to like Ruby streams, but lately she's just been kind of whining, and it's kind of a downer, and I don't need this. I'm on Twitch because I want to have entertainment and distraction, you know. That is, I totally get that. I don't blame anyone. Like, y'all are not my therapists. You all are not responsible for me being happy. I totally get it. I'm just an entertainer. I'm just here to be an entertainer. And if I'm not entertaining, why the fuck should you stay around? Um, and yeah, so lately, in the past few weeks, I've been wondering, why am I even still streaming? It makes me feel like a failure. I feel like I ruin people's day when I'm whining when they come here to be entertained. And I just have a depressive attitude, and I'm just whining. And I'm just like, why the fuck am I even still doing it? And completely honesty time. Honesty time. I am sad that after 3 years, I can't even average 20 viewers. Like, that frustrates me for all the reasons I just mentioned. I'm not even anywhere close to getting partners. Like, that's like something that is like, part of me was like, as you notice, sometimes I set myself little goals, you know, to have that success feeling, that feeling of success. I feel like that's very human, to want that feeling of like little successes now and there. And most people get those successes in their life, like in all kinds of areas. But because of my situation, really the only place where I can get these little successes is streaming. And I'm not getting them at all, and it's frustrating. And I feel like I need to find something else where I can get those little successes. I don't know where to find that yet, but it's not. I accepted that I will not find these successes, and especially not big successes on Twitch, or streaming in general. Um, Streaming to have fun. I am streaming to have fun. That's always what it's been about for me. I stream as a hobby. I don't do this as a job. I am nowhere near big enough to do this as a job. But I also want to have the feeling of I'm doing something productive. I'm doing something I am good at. I'm doing something that people enjoy. I'm doing something I have success at. And for a while, like I said, streaming has been giving that to me. That's why I liked it so much, and that's why I've been doing that for as long. But lately, I haven't gotten any of that. I don't feel productive. I don't feel like I'm good at it. I don't feel people enjoy it. I don't feel like I'm having success at it. I've been feeling like that for a while now, and yeah, and I don't get that anymore because I've been stuck at this point for a while. So that is also one of the reasons why I'm like, that's why I feel burned out. That's why I feel frustrated. I know I'm being whiny. I wrote that here. I know I'm being whiny because that's what happens when the depression takes over. Um, and I know like that's like one of the warning signs again that I was talking about earlier. The more whiny I get, the more I fall into this frustration. I know it's the time. Ah, I've been here before. I know where this leads. I don't like where this leads. I don't want to go there again. I don't want to go there again. I've been there before, been there, done that. I don't want to be doing that again. So I have to pull the brakes. I have to pull the brakes. I gotta stop. I gotta stop distracting myself. I gotta stop throwing myself into stuff. I gotta stop and self-reflect. Oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna ignore that. Sorry, my door just went out. I can't be dealing with stuff right now. Also, I'm not expecting any deliveries or whatever, so I don't know what that is. Sorry, bro. That just threw me out so much. See how I can't focus like that? That fucking now I'm anxious. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Was that something about? I okay. Anyway, next page, last page, last page. We're almost done. We're almost done, folks. And it's not just streaming. Like it's not just streaming. I don't want people to think, oh, she got way too much into the streaming thing and it's unhealthy for her. It's not just streaming. There's also like nothing in my life. Like I said, nothing in my life is giving me any success feeling. And that is what like that is what makes it extra frustrating. Like the one thing streaming that gave me those little success feelings for a while, not even that is giving me that anymore. And on the side, I've been having serious, like that's also something I've been whining about a lot, and I always feel bad about whining about it because you guys helped me out financially way too much, way more than you should already. That's why I feel bad whining about it because it sounds like I'm begging when I am not begging. Like no one owes me anything, and like even less now where I'm not even entertaining anymore. But yeah, like anyone who ever had financial issues, you know how those like fucking eat away at you. Like, and I've been dealing with financial issues all my life. I've always been in a low income family. Like I said, most of my jobs were like minimum wage jobs before even. Fun fact: minimum wage became a thing shortly after I started my first job, and the minimum wage that the government said was so much higher than what the job gave me before that. So it was like below what people would consider, way below what people would consider minimum wage, and then it was just minimum wage. And like I'm used to being broke. I'm used to always having financial issues, but lately it's been bad. Like bad. Aspen, I'm always in the red. And like again, I'm not begging for anything. Like that's why I feel so bad about talking about this stuff on stream because it sounds like I'm begging. I'm not. I'm just trying to tell you like that's a lot of factors that are coming together why I just feel burned out and frustrated and like bleh. Um then also like aside from the financial issues which are a big thing, also my mom has been having issues lately, and I am basically her only emotional support. And as you can tell, like even if you don't fucking know me, if you just listen to all the things I said, I am in no place to be anyone's emotional support. but I want to try because it's my mom and I love her, and I want to try my best without also destroying myself. But it's hard. It's hard to not be able to be her support when I want to be. I can't even do little things like fucking handle my household. That also makes me feel like I fucking like I seeing a trend here. I'm basically the depression, like I already have depression. I already feel like a failure. Even if I was fucking living the best life in the world, I would already feel like a failure. But now, like, the reality around me also tells me I'm a failure. Like everything around me makes me feel like a failure. I can't help my mom. I'm a fucking brokey who is in the red, who lives off of welfare. I can't even fucking handle doing my own dishes and my laundry. I can't even take care of my own household. Something like everyone can do. Why the fuck can I not do it? And yeah, everything in my life at the moment makes me feel like a failure. And now even streaming, now even this, and I just have to take a break. Yeah, I'm almost at the end. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. And yeah, again, that also, I don't want to. I feel like when I'm streaming while I'm in this mood, I feel like I'm hurting the cause even more. Like I said, I want to grow and stuff, but that's not gonna happen when I'm not entertaining and people come in and are like, what the fuck is this? This is depressing shit, you know? Um, and I feel like I'm only making it worse by continuing to stream and powering through it. I feel like I'm hurting it, and I don't want to do that. I feel like I'm hurting my channel, myself as a content creator. I feel like I'm hurting myself with streaming through it, even though I don't feel like it. I don't feel motivated to do it. I feel like I suck at it. I feel like I'm not good at it. I feel like I'm letting people down. So I gotta take a break. Um, also, something I wrote here. Please cancel your subs for the next 2 months, or in general. Either way is good for me because again, I will not be streaming for 2 months. So I would feel bad, like if I'm like, I already feel bad taking money from you guys. But even more if I don't even give you the bare minimum of streams. So please remember to cancel your subs. So because like I said, I didn't feel like I've been delivering for a long time. And now I'm literally not going to be delivering. I'm not even going to be doing the bare minimum now. So I feel like I deserve it even less now. Um, I'm taking 2 months off because my first instinct told me 3 months, and then I was like, no, that's too much. Maybe 2 months, maybe even 1 month. But 1 month feels like it wouldn't be enough, and 3 months, I feel like even 2 months, it feels like too long. And there's always the fear, which is why I've also been dragging it out for so long. I've been dragging it out for so long that there's always the fear that people will just forget about me and be like, you know what? I found someone who is actually fun. Like I've just been around because I feel loyal to for whatever the fuck reason, and that's why I kept watching you. But now that I've been away from you for a while, I'm noticed I don't even like your streams that much. And that is a fear, like, or people just forget about me, stuff like that, you know. I think that's a fear every content creator has, and that's a fear why every content creator is hesitant to do a hiatus like this. You just like in today's and social media and stuff, like people forget fast. People forget fast. And yeah, that is also a real fear, but it is one I have to accept. That is why I've been dragging it out for so long. And also, um, also another thing that made me drag it out for a while is there's people here who have been giving me uh like who have been investing a lot of time and money into me. And I feel so bad. Like It's one thing to feel like a failure to myself, but it's even worse that I feel like I failed other people. Like people who invested their hard-earned money into me with like models, your subscriptions, bits, like anything financial. And like I said, I take financial things serious because I've been broke all my life. At the moment, I'm also super broke. That's also another thing. I'm like, well, I only make like $50 or so a month, but when you're as fucking broke as I am, $50 is actually a lot. So even like the little Twitch income I had and the little donations here and there and whatnot, that they actually made a difference. And like I'm like, okay, well, now I'm even going to lose that. Well, that's going to make the financial situation worse. But again, I also gotta, like I said, first of all, I feel like I'm hurting my channel, and also I gotta think of my mental health now. Like the financial part is also important, but it's not going to be fixed if I keep going. It's not like I said, if anything, it's probably going to be worse because I'm going to drive more people away. Um uh, okay, that's basically the end of. And I then I wrote down, I checked the calendar. I would be back on May 5th. So 2 months. The first Tuesday of May is going to be May 5th. So I would be back on May 5th. That is how long the hiatus is going to be for the foreseeable future. I will say it is a possibility that I might make it longer, but right now, I hope that's going to be enough time for me to just fucking get my shit together, to just sort out my brain. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, and that's all I have for my notes. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. Um, Not really. So now I've been reading. I've been reading what you were writing. I haven't been replying to it, but yeah, I was reading. Um, so now my question is to you: if you guys have anything to say, or if you have any questions and whatnot. But yeah, now is the interactive part. I'm done with I'm done with my like fucking novel that I was writing last night while I wasn't able to sleep. And sorry for all the people who came in while I was yapping and were like, "What the fuck is going on? Is she graduating?" No, I'm not at the point where I feel like I want to graduate. I just need to get my shit together. I just need to get my shit together, and for that, I need to step away. But yeah, and for also for those who came in the middle, I will try to make a YouTube video about it and post that so you have a nice cut of that together. And I'm going to try to cut out some of the rambling and what. Winry, thank you. Winry, thank you so much for the biddies. Don't forget, you know what? Yeah, I've been yapping for a while. First of all, hi, welcome in, Mofu. Thank you so much for the biddies, Winry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, you've been saying other stuff. We love you and we hope you only get the best. Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff where I'm like, y'all deserve better. And I want to be that, but right now I can't. And I want to try to get to the point where I can be worthy of the community I have. Also, I feel bad saying like, "Oh, I'm stuck at only 20 viewers." I feel like a failure because the 20 viewers I have, or like not even 20 viewers. Like I average, I think at the moment I average around 70 viewers or something like that. And I don't want to, I don't want to be like, oh, that's nothing. You guys are worth not. No, it's the opposite. I like I especially like I said, I especially feel guilty because I'm letting you guys down. So it's like basically the opposite. Like that, I feel like even the community I do have, even those I let down. How am I supposed to get even a bigger community? If I'm already not um if I'm already not worthy of the community I do have. Um take all the time do you need. We will be there when you return to celebrate and give you the love and support. Also, I'm trying not to cry right now. I don't know if you can hear. Thank you. When you really stop with the cute emotes. I empathize a lot with. I've tried a lot of things and always failed. It's been a while since. It's been my life since I was a teenager, maybe earlier. Yeah, yeah. That's basically yeah. Like I try to relish the small successes in life because that's all I can do to keep myself somewhat sane. But yeah, that constant feeling of always failing and always feeling like a failure and always not feeling good enough, and also being aware of yes, I can't do what normal people do. I am fucking disabled. As stupid as it sounds to call yourself, but actually it is it also feels stupid to call myself disabled when I quote unquote only have depression, but it is disabling, and it's something that I have to fucking accept. And even if some people can't understand it, I have to accept it myself. Like I keep telling myself, it's so stupid. It's not like I'm missing a leg. Like there's people who are actually disabled who are like missing a leg and whatnot. And I'm sitting here, oh yeah, I get that. But you know what? There's a reason why it's an official thing to be diagnosed as this fucking abled when you have mental health issues to this point, you know? But yeah, that's also been something I've been struggling with. Sorry, I'm just reading your stuff right now. Oh yeah, yeah. Basically, I think I said everything. Also, hey, Shaba. Not doing the best right now. Gonna make a video about this for everyone because I'm aware this is going to be a super short stream and some people will not have like watched it or whatever or don't feel like watching the whole fucking VOD. I'm gonna try to cut this together into a video that is a little easier to digest. I also thought about writing it all down, but I know in our community in like we VTuber the VTuber watchers we don't like to read, so I was like a video is probably the best instead of just a Google Docy that no one's going to want to read anyway. So I figured like a video is probably best. So I'm going to try to turn this into a easy digestible video. But yeah, that's all. I think that's all I had to say. I think I yapped everything off my chest. I wouldn't know. I probably forgot some things, but I think yeah, I would. Yeah, I know some people would read it, but I also get some people wouldn't read it, but then wonder what the fuck happened. You know, disabilities can be invisible, but doesn't make it any less serious. Yeah, you know, if it was someone else, if it's someone else, I always say that, but I feel like when it's myself, I don't know. When it's myself, I've always been stricter with myself. I always set higher standards for myself. I think that's also something a lot of people can empathize with. So yeah, when it comes to myself, I'm like, no, I should be able to do this, and no, just having depression is just like a joke. Like, well, what the fuck? There's people who don't have a leg, and they are more active than me, and they're more successful at life than me. And you know, that like those are things I do think. Again, like when it's someone else, I will always be nicer, but I'm always more of an asshole to myself. That's also something I have to fix. Fucking ads, shut the fuck up. You forgot to tell us that you still love us. I never loved you. You are all stinky. You are all fucking stinky. Ugh. Sorry, I had to drink. Uh, take care of yourself. Yes. I'm not a tsundere. If anything, I'm a kudere. I've said this many times. Ugh. Sticky and proud. Fucking nerds. Ah, fucking dad jokes. I'm not gonna miss those. I'll tell you something. I'm not gonna miss the constant harassment of fucking dad jokes, man. I'm not gonna fucking miss those in the next 2 months. I'm gonna be missing a lot, but not the fucking dad jokes. We love you. Again, I feel like I've let down people. Again, especially people like I don't know, Pigeon and lately also Kiets and like just people who have been subscribing for a long time, who have been donating ridiculous amounts of money to me. And I feel like, whoa, these people invested into me, like they invested their hard-earned money into me, and now I'm like, okay, deuces, thanks for the money, thanks for the PC, thanks for the model. Now I'm fucking off. Like it feels gross. It feels gross. I feel gross for it. I feel gross like taking the money and then not giving anything back for it, you know? But that's also one of the reasons why I've been dragging it out for so long. But I've gotten to the point where I'm like, nope, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Got me crying because I'm the same way of giving everyone else grace. A lot of people are like that, and it's upsetting that it is like that, but it is how it is. I think it's very human. It's very human to unfortunately be harder on yourself than on everyone else. But the good thing is that when you have people around who do give you the grace, it's nice to get the grace from people. And that's why I know that it's important to also give people that grace because I know it means a lot to me when I receive it from others. So I want to give it as much back to people when they deserve it as much as well. You know? Yeah. Again and again, I'm not saying, oh, I'm so special, I'm so troubled, I'm so like that's why I'm why I kept saying I know a lot of people can empathize with this. I know a lot of people struggle with it. I know I'm not a special snowflake. I know a lot of people struggle with things like that, but I'm just saying I'm struggling with it, and that is a problem, and that is why I'm like I need a fucking break. I don't think in the 3 years I've been streaming there were like moments I took breaks, but it was mostly like because of tech issues or like I took like one or two stream off. I feel like the other week when I took a full week off, I feel like that was the longest planned break I've taken in 3 years, which is crazy. Which is crazy to me. I did I feel like maybe there were some times where I didn't stream a whole week, but then it was because of tech issues and stuff like that, you know. But like a planned break like that. Yeah, the other week when I took a week off, other than that, I can't think of anything. If anyone who has been around for a while who can refresh my memory, but I can't think of it. So yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I never wanted to take a break because I was like, people invested money into me. I gotta deliver now, and I'm not delivering, and I feel like shit for not delivering. And but yeah, yeah, I can't cry anymore, but I'm glad you got to cry yep. I didn't want to cry. I didn't fucking want to cry. I just wanted to get it out. Uh, but I'm going to cry after stream. I didn't want to cry on stream. To be fair, it was just like a few tears. I caught myself now. Uh, but yeah, like crying isn't bad. I just don't want it to like I don't want to sit here and be like because that shit frustrates me too because when I get started on crying and I can't get out the words I want to say, that frustrates me even more. I just don't want to be a bubbling mess. I want to say my stuff. I want to get it out, and I can cry afterwards. I can be a bubbling mess afterwards, you know. But right now, I want to say what I want to say, and I don't want to sit here and just fucking cry for an hour. Although you could argue that all that talking was just whining and crying too, but at least it was like more verbally informative than just crying. Informative. That I think that's it. Get love, nerd. You guys are the nerds. Ugh, sorry, I'm gonna move in my chair a bit. That's also like recently you even got me a chair and stuff like that. It's I don't. I feel bad. I feel bad. I apologize to everyone who gave crazy amounts of money like that to me, and now I'm like, deuces. Like people vanish. Woo! I'm out of here. Bye. Thanks for the monies. But yeah. That's also I've been dragging it out for what that's one of the reasons, but it has to happen now. It has to happen. Don't feel bad for the chair. I feel bad for your butt cheeks. It was fine. It was fine. Yes, the new chair is nicer, but the old one was also still fucking fine, man. Bro, I've been through worse. Bruh. Probably my last time I said that you called me a nerd. You guys are all nerds, and you always call me a nerd, which doesn't even make sense. I'm not even smart. Nerds are supposed to be smart. I'm just a fucking geek. I feel like geek is more fitting for me than nerd. But nerd sounds better. Fucking nerd. And every time I say nerd, I think about that emote that Pingu just posted, and I just love that emote. So I prefer nerd. Nerd. Thank you guys so much for the biddies. Thank you for the Gigantify emotes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, but yeah, I don't even know how to finish this one. I don't even know how to finish this one. But yeah, if no one else got questions, like I said, I'm gonna try to get the video out at some point for those who don't wanna watch the whole fucking VOD. Um, it's for goodbye. So you came back to us when you're done resting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to graduate. Like also graduate sounds so stupid. I don't want to stop streaming. Let's like I know I'm a VTuber and it's that whole but the graduating sounds so fucking stupid, man. And also I wouldn't do a graduation stream or anything. I would just fucking stop streaming. Ah, wait, Ree, stop, stop. Stop! You've been working so hard lately. Keep the money for yourself. Get yourself something nice. What the helly? What the helly? God damn it. But yeah, what was I saying? What was I saying? I forgot. But yeah, I don't want to stop streaming. That's the point. That is why I'm like, I have to take a break now because if I don't, I will have no choice but to completely fucking pull the brakes, you know, to completely quit. And I don't want to quit. That's why I'm like, next best thing is a hiatus, and then hopefully I can get a fresh start, you know. Sometimes you need to step away, take a look at someone with some distance. Yeah, I need to take some distance. You're infected with the streamer bug. Like I said, it gives me a lot. It does give me a lot. But it's still at the same time it still also makes me feel like a failure. So yeah. I kind of want to buy a game for you, but stop. Also, that's also people buying me games all the time. Stop. You guys are investing too much. I got enough games to play. I got games to play. I got stuff to distract myself with, while I'm taking a break from streaming. Don't worry. Don't even worry about that. Don't worry about that. No question. Just saying you're loved and valid, and I'll still be waiting for you to teach me fire magic. I'll teach you once I'm back. I'll teach you all how to use fireball. She's going to take 2 months to live in Red Dead Redemption. Listen, Red Dead Redemption is kind of nice. I mean, you got some nice nature and stuff like that, and you can just sit around and look at the animals and ride on your hunts. It is. I can see a game. I got enough games I want to play. Like I said, like I said, I got not enough games. I got distractions. There's also stuff. Like I said, I also can't really handle my household, so I also want to take some of the energy that I've been putting into streaming and properly start take like I mean it's about to be spring, so spring cleaning is due, so the timing is perfect. One one's right. One one's be yeah, exactly. But Baldur's Gate 3 too. Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Exactly. But yeah, again, YouTube video will be out I'm gonna try to get it done in under a week. I will still be in the Discord and whatnot, so I'm not gonna be totally gone. I'm still going to be in people's chats and whatnot, hanging out. I'm probably gonna be a bit quieter than usual, you know. But I mean, I feel like lately I've been mostly only lurking anyway. I've been like I said, since that whole fucking mess in October, when all the fucking one thing after another happened. Since then, I've been kind of distancing myself a little anyway, and but yeah, yeah. Hi, Pigeon, you missed it all. Feel free to watch back the VOD or the video I'm going to cut together. You're leaving us forever, not forever, just for 2 months. TLDR, I feel like shit. I need to take 2 months of a break. I feel like shit for it. And I yapped about it for like an hour and whatnot. But yeah, 2 month break. That's a TLDR. My DMs are always open. Thank you. Thank you. What's about it? If we could be able to find you in Discord. Yeah. I'm not going to disappear. I'm not going to disappear forever. It's just going to be 2 months of me not streaming, but I'm still going to be like posting silly little memes in Discord, posting silly cat gifs, and being in people's chats. And maybe when I see people like playing like Repo or Lethal or stuff like that, I'm going to be like, "Yep, I'm going to join," and you don't even have to. You don't even have to ask. I'm just going to invite myself. That's still going to happen. Like, I'm not going to take that away from myself. TLDR, gem cats get no food for 2 months. Exactly, exactly. Sending all the love to you, wishing all the thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I be sending cat memes? Yes, I cat memes. Make sure to keep posting cat memes everywhere. Those are my food. Those are my food. Or those are my bread and butter. I do a lot of, like, but my love for cat videos and silly cat memes are never going to be gone. Feeling refreshed. Yeah, I hope so too. I'm really going to take this serious and do some self-reflecting and just step away from everything for a bit and take care of other things in my life that have been coming too short because I've just been focusing on streaming all the damn time. She didn't read the whole thing. Also said yes. Yeah, I'm bro. But my brain is all over the place. A black cat picks. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. And the ads are probably about to want to start again soon. And before that happens, I wanna stop so you don't get stuck in ads. Should we even raid someone? Is anyone? I wonder if I should even raid anyone. I always feel kind of bad not raiding anyone and just leaving people on a streamer's offline stream. Let's raid someone who's on. I open Maro's stream and instantly get an IKEA ad. That's funny. Sorry. Yeah, I'm seeing that Maro actually just started, so that's perfect. I can send you to Maro. He just started. Okay. Again, if you got any questions, I'm going to be posting the video if you are interested in hearing more. If you're not interested in hearing more, that's also cool. Raid none subs. Those are the raid messages. Raid Marrow Grave. There we go. Let's go over to Marrow. I'll be seeing you again on May 5th. Hopefully. And I'll be, like I said, I'm going to be seeing you around in other people's chats and in Discord and whatnot. And have a good 2 months. Thank you for everything. Yeah, I'm going to be trying my best to take care of myself, to self-reflect. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you for letting me vent. Thank you for letting me explain my point of view. Thank you for caring, and have a good week. Have a good week. Have a good 2 months. and bye bye. Bye. Winry, what the fuck?
Winry underscore
No,
Pendragon
no, no,
gifted
no,
5
no. I'm
subscriptions to
ending.
the
No.
community.
No. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, Winry. But what the fuck? No, I'm ending. No hostage train. Bye. But thank you so much. What the fuck? 3 more. No. No, I'm not canceling the raid. Thank you, no, thank you, guys. I'll see you around anywhere, you know. If it, you guys are the worst. The raid is going out. The raid, 10 seconds into the raid. Thank you so much, Winry. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.